Hi, hi. Hi, everyone. I am here with a new game. It's called Murder on the Yangtze River, and it's supposed to be a game that's kind of like Ace Attorney. They even credit Ace Attorney on their page. But yeah, it's supposed to be a murder mystery type of game. Um, and this has been on my to-do for a really long time. I've been wanting to play this for a long time. So this is going to be fun. Um, I just want to preface this by saying that I am currently streaming on one monitor. I know I say this a lot, but it's just harder for me because this game is a full screen game. So because I'm on OBS right now, it's not really, how do I say? It's not because I'm outside of the game, it's not connecting to like audio or anything. So anytime I exit the game to check on something, you're going to have the audio for the game likely cut off. But yeah, hopefully everything else will not break. My PC fan is whirring very, very hard right now. So I'm hoping things will work out. That's all I can hope for, just that things will work out. I'm also very nervous because when I play games, I don't read. So here's hoping that this won't bite me in the behind. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go. Okay, I hope the audio is working right now. I have such a scuff setup right now. Oh lord. Okay. I hope this isn't too loud. But I trust that anyone will tell me if anything's like too loud or and stuff. Wear headphones for oh yes, I need to put on my headphones. Hold up. Ah.
How many times have you returned to this point? I have not counted. 3 years. You're here almost every single night. And as time goes by, your memory is beginning to fade.
Ooh.
Don't stand in my way. No matter how long I linger here, no matter how deep the truth is hidden within the shadows, I will find it. Then I guess you have no time to lose.
There you go.
The key to the case is that book.
I inked a path of death. I awaited his arrival patiently. Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah, I guess trigger warning, content warning. This is a murder mystery, so if anyone is uncomfortable with that, please click away. I actually don't know what the content of this game is, but we'll see. No, Master Law. Law. Oh, I guess I shouldn't skip it. I read faster than the voice actor goes on, so I should let this go.
这杀人犯竟然在现场睡着了，头好晕，思绪一点都不清晰。杀人犯，这是在说我吗？
You be talking about me? I wonder we're playing this poor crying guy right there. Okay. Tap on the left and right arrow keys or A and D to control movement.
给我老实点，别动！你这个杀人犯！
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
不是我，我是一名侦探，到此。狡辩！你竟敢杀了罗翁！麻布头不要激动，让他把话说完吧。验明正身还是必要的。在下沈仲平，是一名旅行侦探。我和我的助手阿福，是昨天晚上才到这座小镇的。我们乘的船中途出故障了，折腾到深夜才靠岸。
Andy.
没想到咱们这么晚才到，还不是因为我们的天。
Oh my gosh, those goggles.
发电机，这是船长的错，我很早就提醒过他换零件了。船长最大的错误，就是让你碰发电机。
What does tab do? Oh, okay. So inventory of evidence. The characters. 22 years old. Sir does not look 22. That's me, a traveling detective. Okay. These ones are all still locked. This one. Message log. Glossary. Facts. Knowledge. I hope this isn't too difficult to understand. Oh, he looks snazzy here. Honestly, the OG outfit also isn't bad. Hey, Sea Bear! This one isn't bad. I'm not a huge fan of like the ancient Chinese, like kind of shaved head, but it'll do. This one's snazzy. I think this one might be my favorite. Ordinary shirt. Oh, I feel like this is probably spoilers. I probably shouldn't read that, but hello, whose wedding is this? And then Afu. Ordinary vest. Inventor suit. Yeah, he gives an inventor. Fortune star suit. Stylish vest. Oh, I can already equip this? Wait. Hold up. Oh, I can already equip this. Looking snazzy. No, you know what? I'm gonna stay true to the actual game and stick with the OG outfit. Okay. Oh.
好像有个姐姐在哭啊。
Oh, I can. There we go.
姑娘，你还好吗？
Oh.
怎么跑了？或许有难言之隐吧。那我们继续赶路吧。话说回来，你要拜访的这位作家，真的跟那桩悬案有关？我有预感，他会成为案子的突破口。
Wait, what was his name again? What was my name again? Hold up. My name is Shen Chungping. Shen would be the surname. I'm pretty sure on Steam they called him like John Shen. But John is such. Okay, when I went to school, I feel like I've known so many Johns in my life. So I guess John would suit this, but I want to call him by his native name. I just need to figure out, re-listen to how he pronounces it.
往院子里走，就到目的地了。咱们一会儿见。啊，我不一起吗？你得找零件修船。
You've never met a John before?
早点回来，我去找零件了。
I feel like I've known a lot of Johns and Johnsons. Oh, okay. Okay, so default is running, shift would be to walk. But yeah, I've met a lot of Johns and Johnsons. So
谁呀？都这么晚了。
在下沈仲平，与罗佩先生约好
中平，
今日见面。
沈中平. Okay, I guess I can see how his name is John. Ping. Ping.
途中遭遇风暴，耽误了行程。
Turn off my phone brightness. See these messages. Finding someone with the name John is like rare to you too? Huh. I feel like the name John has gone down in popularity in recent years. I don't know many other Johns, but I know Johns who are like the same age as me or older.
不敢失了先生的约，才冒昧深夜前来。
No. No wonder they thought you.
我们什么时候见过吗？
我们素未谋面，一直都是书信来往。
哎，想起来了，
Rob.
请稍等啊。
Hey? Hey?
沈先生，请进。
So just for anyone who's arriving, this appears to be a flashback scene.
我得把手头的故事写完，怕断了思路。
Ro looks more like a detective than I do.
没关系，我在一旁静候便是。
晚上天凉，想麻烦先生帮我关门，挂上门栓。
Not gonna lie, for a while growing up, my parents actually had that bar across our door. For security. Oh. Mirror. Western style mirror. Seems out of place compared with all the other furniture in this room. Mirror. What else is there? Wardrobe slightly taller than a person. A lock hangs from the handles. Bed. There are piles of old books underneath the novelist's bed. Oh wait, I missed that. Go back. There are piles of old books underneath the novelist's bed. They are all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. Okay, now what do you have to say, Mr. Luo?
门已关上，先生可以放心。我这次前来，确实是有要事。先生可多伦敦的。
Oh, London.
案子的事情我们慢慢聊。沈先生舟车劳顿，应该还没有吃东西吧？这里有些本地特色的潮糕，就在我旁边的箱子上，请先生务必尝一尝。
那就恭敬不如从命了。
Rice cake.
盘子里摆着几块晶莹剔透的糕点，确实有些饿了，我就吃一块吧。不对，
Oh no.
这糕里
Oh no. Man, we just met! What's your beef with us?
事情就是这样。我吃下那块潮糕后就晕了过去，直到大人们出现。
你说，你是被人下药了才晕倒在房间中的吗？
的确如此。
小
Why is there blood on us?
即便被人下药了，凶手也只可能是你。本捕手握铁证，是绝技不可能弄错的。
不知能否请马捕头详细说一说
你手中的铁证是什么？
大胆，竟敢挑衅本
Oh,
部！
Pete's sake.
理越辩越明。知县大人也一定想听听你的分析，才能避免弄错，不是吗？
罗佩是本地名人，本官必要给乡民一个交代。马捕头就说说吧，人抓的我也安心点儿。
好，让你清楚自己是如何被抓的。禀张知县，原因很简单，直到我们发现尸体之前，这个房间都处于密闭的状态。
密闭状态。
屋内唯一的窗户装有木格，人是不可能进出的。屋门又是从内侧插上了门栓，若非本捕一脚踹断了门栓，我们都进不了屋。这意味着，凶手只可能是案发时还在屋内的人，也就是你。
怎么会这样？房间是密闭的，还是我自己挂上了门栓？
哼，理是不是越辩越明了？
Basically what happened was the police, this whole story started with the police barging in and saying that there's been a murder and they caught the suspect, and the suspect was us. And then it flashed back to, well, they asked how this happened, and the flashback was basically Shen Zhongping explaining that it was because, well, he came to visit Master Law, who was the victim, and then Master Law offered him a rice cake after he locked the door. He ate the rice cake and he passed out, and when he woke up, it was from the police, like basically arresting him and Mr. Law being dead. So now they're trying to arrest him, and he's going like, I don't know what's going on. So that's basically it so far.
还不认罪？
马捕头刚刚的分析还是很清晰的，我想应该不会弄错了。
My question, no, his assistant left after escorting him over here, so yeah, never mind. I just solved my own little mystery in my head.
沈先生，除非你能出示一份能证明你自己无辜的决定性证据，否则本官就要下令将你羁押了。
我的双手都被绑着，该如何在这么短的时间里找到决定性的证据？沈仲平，你要冷静下来，通过观察和推理来解决问题。一切行为都会在现场留下痕迹。我很清楚被害人不是我杀的，有人设了局来陷害我。因此，在现场遗留的痕迹中，一定能找到所谓的矛盾存在。在回答知县的问题前，我必须先仔细观察一下现场。
Crime scene investigation. Okay. Oh, I can do this. Blood on my sleeve most probably belongs to the deceased. It seems like there's also blood on my back as well. Oh, for Pete's sake. Take off my coat. There are bloodstains on my back. And how the heck is that going to... This is my coat. The left sleeve is stained with blood, and there are blood splatters across the back. Okay. The victim died facing upwards with multiple wounds on his chest. Clothes stained with blood. My hands and feet are tied, so I can't get any closer to see other details of the corpse. And then, of course, this knife. Short blade stained with blood. This should be the murder weapon, found within my grasp and now seen as evidence against me. Okay, so the dagger was found in my hand. Interesting. What would the last thing be? Over here, maybe? The mouth? The victim died facing up. Okay, never mind. Not that. What else is there? I'm guessing blood. No, but blood splatter would make sense. Oh, never mind. Several long continuous blood splatters on the floor. They are cast-off pattern bloodstains. Evident gap between the longest gashes. Likely caused by... I'm going to say something being removed. The appearance of a gap shows that something was once there and it's been moved. Okay.
找到能自证清白的证据了吗？
这件证据就能证明我的清白。
Yes, present this evidence. I'm going to present the fact that... So if this is evidence against me, obviously I'm going to send this because how did I get blood on my back? Here's proof.
请问马捕头，一个背对死者的人，能够用刀杀人吗？自然不能。那么，这件血衣便能证明我的清白。难道这血衣不是你的？
I can already think of something against that. Maybe the perpetrator like if he was the perpetrator, Officer Ma could argue that maybe he had his shirt on backwards. But since Shen Chongping is supposed to be me, I'm not gonna say anything.
是我，正穿在我身上。真是胡闹！你手上持刀，衣服沾血，还敢说自己无罪？
沈先生，这件血衣如何能证明你是无辜的？
请看衣服上血渍的位置，出现在背后，而不是胸前。
这又能说明什么呢？
How are you a judge if you can't figure that out? Unless you're just prodding.
我既然背对死者，自然无法举刀扎他的胸膛，因此凶手不是我。
你定是在杀人的时候把
Yeah, see, there we go.
这种鬼把戏，本捕见得多了。
马捕头，请看这里，地上有2道走势连续的抛甩状血迹，它们的中间有一个明显的断层。
Cut off
断
right
层的出
there.
现，说明在那里原本有一个遮挡物，后来移动了位置。
This poor person's been crying this whole time.
难道有
Poor
人
thing.
破坏了现场？
那个遮挡物，应该就是我自己。我没猜错的话，我背上的血渍，应该能与地上的血迹拼合起来，这便能证明，案发时我已经晕倒在地上。
Nice. Okay, I didn't think of that.
而倒在地上的我，是没办法持刀捅人，并留下那样的血迹的。
有一定道理。
因此，事实的真相是，凶手杀死罗佩后，把刀柄塞到我手中，借机嫁祸给我。
即便全
Even
身
while
被
you're
绑
completely tied up,
也
you're
能
still
冷
able to
静地
calmly
分
analyze the
析
crime scene.
还原现
嘿
场
嘿
情况。沈先生令我刮目相看呐、看来你果然是个侦探。
大人过奖了，我的嫌疑终
A
于起
fact
现了。
unlocked. I am a detective. Thank you.
屋内就你和罗翁，你不是凶手，难道罗翁是自杀不成？
若想知道真相，我需
Did
要
Role
全
Play
面地调查
commit
一下现场。
suicide?
但我手脚被绑，调查不便，不知张大人是否可以？
马捕头，
Mm.
要不我们给他松绑？
Yes, please.
大人，关押他。
大人放心，在查清案子之前，我绝不离开这里。
哼！你要是敢在我眼皮子底下耍花招，本捕绝不轻饶。
Nice. Okay. Finally allowed to move around in this room. I need to investigate the crime scene as quick as possible. I can't miss a single detail. Throughout investigations, I will surely encounter many doubts. I should think carefully. Hey, he took my shirt. Okay. Let's start from the bed. There are piles of books underneath the novelist's bed. They are all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. Alright, we already got that. Bedside table. Walnut bedside table. There are books and several old newspapers on top. Within the bedside table are undergarments and such. One of these newspapers carries the news of Luopei publishing his novel. Photo on this newspaper. On the left is Luopei, on the right seems to be the lady we saw last night. Interesting! Liu Picheng, an editor who helped Luopei publish his books. Maybe she liked him? I mean, he is famous. Maybe she had a bit of thought that she can get together with him, maybe? Slightly taller than a person is locked. Let me try to pick the lock open. I give up. If only Alpha was here. He's very skilled in things like this. I love that. The I give up was very real. Luopei's desk is placed in front of the window. When I met him last night, he bent over his desk writing the whole time. Let me take a look at what he has on his desk. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Quit moving around. I need to examine the desk to see if there are any clues. Who knows if there are any unpublished manuscripts sitting on the desk? You can't just go around snooping and touching stuff. I understand your concerns, but I merely wish to investigate. I'll be careful. You better be. I'll be keeping a close eye on you from right here. Why was his concern on the manuscripts? Like, you have a dead person. Like, let the guy investigate. Common white glazed candlesticks. There are still half a stick of unburned candle on top. Books. A book titled Tales of the Moon Colony. There are several magazines underneath it, all of which are illustrated fiction. Back of newspapers, various issues of Shanghai News have all published Luopei's work. Okay. Let's go with the cinnabar stick. There's a pile of blank rice paper in the drawer with a paperweight placed on top. Oh, it's a paperweight. Never mind. 2 new pens, 3 candles, and a box of matches. Small box. Ink cartridge. Half-used ink block. Okay. So that's everything in there. Let's go over here. I'm guessing these are manuscripts. Stack of books on the table, including the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Hey! Simple square-shaped inkstone. There are several plum blossoms engraved on one side. Layer of residual ink. These brushes? Rack with 4 brushes hanging on it. A piece of oil paper underneath the rack. It's not dried out yet. Okay, so it's still wet. Interesting. And I think the window would be one because they mentioned that it was sealed. No tree. Nothing's missing from unusualness of the desk. Okay, let's take a look at the... Let's talk to this poor crying guy. Uncle, now that you're gone, I am truly alone. Sorry for your loss. Hold on. Hold on. What did you say? I need the message log. It seems like something's missing from the... In order to uncover the truth, I need to ask you a few questions. You're the one who murdered him. There's no need for your crocodile tears. Someone murdered your uncle and framed me. I am sure you would like to find out the truth as much as I do. Go on and ask then. Events of this morning. Please tell me about the events you encountered this morning. Every morning I come by Uncle's place to help him with jobs that he's too busy to deal with. There has to be someone to take care of mundane tasks like cleaning up and feeding the chickens. What do you do for a living? My uncle pays me. I also help him organize his manuscripts sometimes. Okay, the manuscripts probably has something to do with this. I understand. Please continue recounting what happened this morning. I came to visit Uncle like usual, but I couldn't hear a sound from the room, which was strange. When I arrived, I found Yangtze was already here. He said he didn't see my uncle either. Knocked on the door for quite a while, but no one answered. I have a sensitive nose, so I keep sensing the smell of blood coming from inside the room. Something was terribly wrong, so I told Yangtze to hurry and get someone. When we finally entered the room, I found that my uncle, Sobs, has been murdered. Go on and ask. Okay. Suspicious people. You're number one, Shun. Within your uncle's interpersonal relationships, have you ever noticed someone suspicious? Aren't you the most suspicious? Facts. Then let me pose this question differently. Did your uncle hold any grudges against anyone? Alternatively, did anyone hold grudges against your uncle? My uncle is very friendly, but he held some kind of grudge against Yangtze, the errand runner. Huh. Kind of grudge. Attempted to steal coins from the table during a delivery, but my uncle caught him. Yangtze was seized by the government and got beaten for it too. When did this occur? It was about half a month ago, so I'm sure he's still bitter about it. Okay. Do you suspect that Yangtze murdered him out of vengeance? After all, he's the one who delivers rice cakes. Ah, interesting. Also, when I arrived here this morning, he was already here. I don't know how long he's been... Now that I recall, he did have some sort of sneaky look on his face. It seems that it is necessary to talk about this issue with Yangtze. Right. Okay, go on. Okay, no more questions for now. Corpse. This is Luo Pei's corpse. Should I commence an autopsy now? You're gonna do the autopsy now? Okay. Can detectives do autopsies at... Okay, right here. This chest is stained with blood. Among the 3 evidence stab wounds, 2 are fatal. The wound is small and deep. The shape of the wound is consistent with the blood-stained dagger. The location of the 3 stab wounds are irregular and in different directions as well. Okay, chest, 3 fatal stab wounds. Declared legally deceased. Okay. Lips. Okay, there's clearly blood on the lips. His mustache is crooked. Among further inspection, there's glue on the underside. Ooh. Interesting. Mustache shape looks Western, not Han Chinese. What does that mean? I actually don't know. Apparently, the deceased is wearing a fake mustache. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Hair, limbs. What can I look? What should I look at? Maybe. Oh, maybe the limbs. There are no abnormalities found on the limbs of the deceased. No hesitation wounds or defense wounds are present on any part of his body. That is quite particular. Okay. I mean, if someone was stabbing you, you would likely have defensive wounds. Okay. 3 stab wounds there. Let's take a look at fake mustache. Collar? There's white powder on the collar of the deceased. Okay. Feels like something made from a glutinous rice. These are crumbs from the rice cake. Okay. Ooh, Yangtze, you're not looking very good. Seems like Luo Pei had eaten a rice cake before he died. Okay. Theory being that he ate Yangtze might have drugged the rice cakes. Causing... Like, if our main character passed out after eating one, Master Luo could have also passed out after eating one, and that's when Yangtze could have came in to attack. Hair. Faint fragrance can be found from the hair of the deceased. The scent isn't from flowers, incense, or cologne. It seems to resemble a scent similar to camphor wood. Camphor? Camphor. Let's see if there's anything else. Body. What? Right? It's in his undergarments and his coat is gone. So ready to sleep, I guess. Search the entire room for it, but it's nowhere to be found. If this room is a locked room, how could the coat disappear into thin air? Only an undergarments, missing coat. Verified. Okay, nice. Death by stabbing. No defensive wounds. Wore a fake mustache. Only dressed in undergarments. Hair smelled of... Okay. Continue. So that's done. Plate. Okay, I'm curious about this. If my theory is correct. There were several pieces of rice cake on the plate, but now they're all gone. So he did eat all the rice cake. So my theory of it being Yang is still holding up water. I can see my reflection. Okay, we already went through this. Will I be able to clear my name? Bookmark. Filled with books that Wallpaper published. Ghost in the Well, Bells and Bone. Oh, Ghost in the Well, Bells and Bones, Mysterious Echo, The Confined Room Mystery. Hey. Unfortunately, this copy of The Confined Room Mystery is not the original manuscript. Do you like The Confined Room Mystery too? The reason why I came to visit Wallpaper was to speak with him about this book. You got good taste. The death scenes in Confined Room Mystery were absolutely stunning. Ayo, are we connecting? Are we connecting? Do you know where the inspiration of this book comes from? Ain't got a clue, but Master Lowell was an extraordinary fella. Anything could have inspired him. But if we're talking about good storytelling, it's gotta be Swordsman Case. Real dang shame we'll never read the next volume. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I don't want to say anything yet. I want to... Can I exit? I can exit.
先生，可算等到你了。
Oh, it's
我听
Afu.
说屋里发生了命案。
大人有令，凶案现场不许喧哗。
先生，你看起来脸色很差，不要紧吧？
我没事，不过在查明真相之前，怕是得滞留在这里了。
找到凶手了吗？最大嫌疑人是谁？
目前嫌疑最大的人是我。
原来凶手就是先生自己。我来帮忙。
哎，大人有令，闲杂人等不得入内。
Soldier Chen, you need a
我
vacation.
可不是什么闲杂人等。
大人有令，要俺守住此门，反正你不得入内。
军爷，张大人让你守住院门，是为了拦住那些与查案无关的人，对吧？
这是不假。
若是与案子有关的人，理应让他进来，这样才不会耽误了查案，不是吗？
倒也对。
冰老爷，沈先生不幸成为此案的嫌疑人，正殚精竭虑，而我是他的助手。那你说，我是不是与查案有关？
明白了。
I like this kid.
冰老爷果然是明白人。
He's fun. I hope he doesn't turn out to be like evil or something.
帮凶与查案也有关。你进来吧。
Poor Afu. He just wanted to be helpful.
不能耽误了查案。
大致情况就是这样。
唉，
这就是你对案子的评价？
哪里？我只是在感慨自己成为帮凶这件事。
能让你进来就不错了，赶紧帮我查现场。
好嘞。
Okie dokie. Oh my god, he's just like me. Okie dokie. Ooh, rice cake. Okay. Local delicacy. He ate one last night. Exactly. Why'd you pause? How'd you feel after you ate a piece last night? I did not feel much. I ate a piece last night and I lost consciousness. Right after. Seeing your reaction, this bundle of rice cakes probably is not laced with knockout drugs. Alright, Younger, let's see what you have to say. Excuse me, who may you be? Didn't you already meet? I run errands on the daily. I was the one who called the officials today. May I ask you about the case? Oh my god, the thumbs up! He's just like me! Everyone knows that I'm warm-hearted, considerate, helpful, and friendly. Just tell me about what happened. Okay, usually people who say they're all these attributes typically aren't. So this guy's my main suspect. Master Law loves rice cakes. Every morning, Master Law will ask me to deliver a bundle. Like, that mustache is not... Everyone around knows. Everyone around here seems to know a lot of it. But that... I don't trust that mustache. Something about that mustache and that smirk does not give me good vibes. Just tell me about what you saw when you arrived at Luo Pei's courtyard. Usually, Master Luo is already out of bed and exercising in the courtyard, waiting for me. This morning, when I came to deliver the rice cakes as usual, I didn't see Luo Pei anywhere. I thought he probably overslept, so I hollered for him, but there was no response. All the gates were open, so I went inside the courtyard and put the rice cakes on the table. Then somebody called out to me. It was Master Luo's nephew, Luo Shiwen. So he went over to knock on the door, but there was still no response at all. Luo Shiwen smelled blood and asked me to call officials. I ran all the way to the government office and got Officer Ma. If you open the door while I wait up. You never entered Luo Pei's house? After hearing someone died in there, my legs were scared stiff. How could I dare go in? I was planning to leave, but a soldier came and blocked the gate, so I got stranded here. Let's ask about... okay, Luo Pei. How much do you know about him? Hi, LP! Not too bad. How are you? Since Officer Ma is familiar with Master Luo, why don't you go ask Officer Ma? What do you mean about that? Ooh, so they're friends. Meeting in private? Yo. Are they close friends with one another? However, there was one time when they got into a fight, and Officer Ma even unsheathed his blade. Though to be fair, Officer Ma has been unsheathing his blade a lot, so I wouldn't take that as a grudge quite yet. I didn't have the guts to eavesdrop. Mood. Officer Ma was already fuming. I feel like that guy only has one emotion, and that's fuming. I need to confirm the dispute with Officer Ma. Okay, anything else you want to ask? Yes! The rice cakes are delivered by you, is that correct? Sure, I deliver them every day. Everyone around knows that I do my job seriously. I still don't trust your face, dude. Why are you holding a dumpling? I passed out after eating a rice cake last night. Apparently I was laced with knockout drugs. What? That's... Okay, why are you sweating? Why are you panicked? This wasn't me. I didn't do that. Don't be ridiculous. Managed to defeat Nightmare King Grand Line Radiant. Congratulations! Nothing against Luo Pei. I never even met you before. Why would I do that? Until you're good. That's good. On to the next thing. Did the rice cakes you delivered to Luo Pei ever pass through the hands of someone else? Impossible. If something is handed to me, there's no way I give it to someone else. But I heard he loves rice cakes. He never turned them down. Maybe it was a gift from a reader. Celebrity stalker. Fan stalker. You know anyone who gifted him rice cakes? Not a clue. How about you let me go and ask Mr. Cow? Everyone around knows that I'm... No, no thank you. Is there anything else you want to ask? Yes. What are we trying to uncover here? I'm a detective. This is my assistant Afu, and we came to visit this famous novelist. We went inside, we locked the door. He offered us a rice cake. We ate the rice cake and passed out. And the next morning, the police were trying to arrest us because someone had somehow killed the novelist while I was passed out, and now we're trying to prove our innocence. Grudge. And this guy allegedly has a grudge against him. Younger, I heard you once held a grudge with Luo Pei, is that right? No, no way. How could I have the guts to hold a grudge against Master Luo? Oh, your face just screams innocence. Luo Pei noticed you stealing his money, and you were beaten at the court for it. Am I wrong? That was a misunderstanding. How could that even count as a grudge? I saw silver coins on the floor, so I wanted to pick them up and return them to him. Sounds targeted towards... That's the thing! This was my first time... Well, the first time Shun, me, the detective, is meeting with the novelist. Like, we've written to each other, corresponded to each other, but this is the first time we've ever met face to face. So I guess one of the mysteries here is like, who would know that that the detective was coming and know to frame me, unless the framing was like a spur of the moment thing. That's all in the past. If Mr. Shen hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten about it already. That was only half a month ago. You're forgetting so soon? True. If I got arrested and beaten with a stick in a courtyard, I would remember that for a long time. Could it be that you felt wronged by Luo Pei and decided to kill him out of vengeance? That's a wrongful accusation. I don't even have the guts to kill a chicken, let alone a person. When you arrived on scene this morning, were there any other people around? Luo Shiwen arrived right after. No thank you. Sounds like being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Right? And so far, of course, everyone is suspicious. Chickens. Look, Shen, there are 2 free-range chickens here. Sure, 2 chickens. Do you think they're involved in the case? I mean, yeah. Alright. Okay, so I can't go back out. I guess the only thing left to do is to talk to the judge and the officer. Doesn't explain why you passed. The rice cakes. Basically the victim had a plate of rice cakes because he really likes to eat these type of like rice cakes, and he offered one to us, and apparently it was laced with knockout drugs. So after I ate the rice cake, I passed out, and considering that there are no more rice cakes in the room, the suspicion, at least for me, is that the victim ate the rice cakes and passed out as well. And the guy we were just talking to, the suspicious kind of guy, he was the one who delivered the rice cakes. This is Afu, my assistant. Please allow him to assist me.
Afu 擅长痕迹比对和一些机关技巧，一定会对查案有帮助。
嘿嘿，那叫格致学。
You're cute.
麻布头，用人不疑嘛。既然已经让沈先生查案了，就按他的习惯来吧。
多谢知县大人。
哼，要是查不出真相，
See, this guy's always filming. This guy just doesn't know how to stop. Alright, let's talk to the judge. Anything out of the ordinary? I was not aware of anything unusual. Took the door, Officer Ma kicked it open, and we found you and Lope covered in blood. Here's the thing, if I lock the door with this piece of wood and someone's just able to kick it open, it's not a really good lock. I suppose no one suspicious was discovered during the process. Well, none at all. What kind of person was Lope? Lope gained great fame when his book Chamber of Doubts was serialized in the Shanghai News. As the first celebrity to come from this town in decades, naturally he was loved by all. This town was originally named Qingxi Town. To comply with popular will, we named it Peril Town? Alright, I understand now. I don't. Okay, let's talk to... Okay, skip, because we already did that. Now we need to talk to this guy. Can't believe the Lord will allow you to join in on investigations. Yeah, because you were doing such a great job. Don't even try to play tricks. I'm watching your every move. I will uncover the actual murder. You better keep in mind, don't mess up the crime scene with your incompetence. Alright. In order to find out the truth, I would like Officer Ma to answer a few of my questions. Pero. Okay. So, Licktown. Let's just go Licktown. Okay. Events before I woke. When you arrived on scene, what happened? Bro, just answer the question. Everything is exactly the way we arrived. No one's allowed to mess with the crime scene under my watch. You might misunderstand me. I just want to know what happened. What happenings occurred before I awoke. Luo Shuwei was shaking the door, saying he smelled blood coming from inside. I was worried about Master Luo, so I went up to the door and kicked it right open. After that, well, you know what happened after. I suppose no one could have come in or gone out during the period. Obviously, I've got a soldier standing guard outside the courtyard. We searched the entire premises, didn't find others. No one left. Same. Once I complete my investigations, I will explain everything to you, of course. Go on then, ask away. Okay. Luope's... You admired the victim? Well, of course. Master Luo was a great novelist. Everyone respected him. Respects him. Does Luope have any relatives? Wife died young. No children. And he's got a good-for-nothing nephew. Okay, that's rude. I'm also cute. He didn't mention... Oh wait, no, but he said relatives, not relations. Over there, the one who won't quit sobbing. Come on, dude. He just lost his uncle, his only family. Cut him some slack. Oh. I don't like you. You know, you earned some brownie points earlier, but you lost them. Alright. Sobs. Go on then. Okay. How about you, What's your dispute with the victim? The audacity, how dare you suspect me? I have yet to confirm a suspect right now. I also believe that Officer Ma has nothing to hide. I bet you heard this rumor from Yangtze, didn't you? Master Luo enjoyed drinking with me and talking about my past cases, you know, for source material. But Master Luo is always listening to me. He rarely talks about himself, so I got to ask him. Only then did I know how hard it was to write stuff and what he had to deal with from his fame. I was drunk and riled up, drawing out my sword to ask the gods why they'd make Master Luo suffer. He was born to put all of his talent into writing books. Oh, so you're a fan. Yang saw us when he came to deliver something, but I didn't know he would do me dirty like that. Me? Have a fight with Master Law? Baloney! Go on, ask away. Okay, no more questions. Okay, now that I have my assistant, go pick the lock, dude. Bolt pin spring lock is a piece of cake. I'll leave it to you. What you doing touching that wardrobe for, you punk? I thought I told you not to mess with the crime scene. Officer Ma, this wardrobe is one of the few remaining blind spots. If this leads to an error in the investigation, surely no one will want to see that outcome. Of course, due diligence is crucial to this case. You better be careful when you're opening that. Don't worry, Mr. Officer, I'm an expert on locks. Okay, click on the cylinder too. Oh. No, okay. So I have to choose the right order. Okay. There are only so many combos I could do. There we go. Aha, I did it. Crime scene investigation. Alrighty. Looks like someone hid inside this wardrobe before. Ooh. Interesting. So someone was inside. Partition board removed, clothes piled, enough space for one to hide. Could it be that the murderer once hid inside this wardrobe? There is no rush to jump to conclusions. Let us first examine the scene carefully. Okay. Now who could have fit in there? Okay. Let's go with this partition board. Partition board laid horizontally on the wooden frame. Color on top seems new. Removed recently. Okay. The pile of clothes. All clean clothes now piled up on one side. Clothes are compressed. The board couldn't compress the pile. Okay. Strip of cloth. Could this be a clue? Pick it up for further examination. Bunched up strip of cloth used as a ribbon to tie up quilts. Okay. Why would someone remove a ribbon from a bundled quilt and stuff it inside the clothes? We need to record the situation. Huh. My brain's not braining. Okay, what's this thing? What's that black spot? Wood chip. And landed here. Okay. Wood chip differs from the partition board. Correct. I'm knowledgeable in wood. Let me take a look. Is this the camphor wood? Doing your deduction. Camphor wood wardrobes can repel insects and leave lasting fragrances on clothes stored within. However, this chip has no fragrance. It's brownish and hard. It seems more like pine wood. Why would pine wood chip appear in the wardrobe made of camphor wood? Worth noting. Okay, what else? What else is there? Is there something else that I'm missing? I already got the ribbon. Maybe this bundle? No. Oops. This seems quite odd. Have you noticed something unusual? Mostly at the bottom of the wardrobe, the left side with clothes has gathered dust. Yet the empty space to the right is unusually clean, as if it's just been wiped. Then it seems like someone cleaned this place. Oh. Brain can't brain because it's not cozy Sudoku. Man, I decided not to do cozy Sudoku because my brain's not braining. But now my head has too much head. What? What does that even mean? What the heck? I already got the plate. Did I? So I already went through all of that. No, I already went through that. Examine the front door. Okay. Simple and modest front door made of pine wood. Broken latch still hangs on the door, exposing the brown lines within. Did you say you broke this door latch with your kick? Luo Shiwen was shaking the door with all his might. What good would that do when the door's locked from inside? And bam, kicked the door right open. Okay, the door's made of pine wood. We found a pine wood chip in the wardrobe. This guy, the nephew, was the one shaking the door. And if the door was that easily kicked open... Huh. Okay, so clearly not. What am I missing? Okay, let's see. What do I want to look at? Because all of this is not making sense right now. Let's go with the wood chip first, because that was the most latest thing. How is it connected to this case? Isn't it common for something dirty to stick it onto clothes? Also, that's the reason. Where did it come from? Present. It came from the front door. Why do you look so shook, bro? Perfect match with a... How could a wood chip from a fracture of a door latch appear in the wardrobe? The case gradually becomes clear. The answer will come to light. Alright, what else? What else? Okay. He's still kind of my main sus... Actually, no. Because even though he was the one who delivered the rice cakes, he came in when the nephew... So now the nephew is kind of like my main suspect. Let's go with disappearing coat. Then this coat must definitely still be inside this room. I should talk to Luo Pei's relative. I need to obtain more information on the coat. So that's the nephew. Yeah, it's gotta be the nephew. Unusualness of the desk. Nothing useful on the desk. However, I felt something was unusual about it. Seems like something was missing. What could it be? Must have been used some way to leave such a smudge. Murderer took the ribbon to bind you or Luo Pei. That's a reasonable guess. However, there are no rope marks present on Luo Pei and me. Oh, I see. Then again, this ribbon, I can't help but feel like I've seen it before. Where was it? When I arrived last night, I saw cloth strips hanging from the ceiling. Wait, I missed it. Ooh, Shankly. No, there would be... Hold up. Did he commit self-deletion? I did not find any hesitation marks on Luo Pei. That's very unusual for a suicide. Qualified. Perhaps this can do. What can explain why there was no hesitation? The rice cake crumbs, because he ate rice cake. Yes, so he ate the knockout drugs. That person is... Yes. Who could it be? Who could it be? This animal. How were they able to leave the locked room? No, he was murdered. Yes, very succinct. How did the murderer leave? Only way was by going through the wood. How did the murderer leave the scene without removing the door latch? How did the murderer latch the door from outside? Seems somewhat flustered. I mean, to be fair, if I were a suspect in a case, I would also be flustered. He had a chance to tamper with the rice cakes. Maybe Yang did kill him out of revenge. Luopei and Officer Ma. Tried to make light of the situation during our discussion. However, my intuition tells me that his connection with Luopei is not as simple as he depicts. Okay, that's everything so far. So I need to talk to Luo Shiwen. Okay, dude, we need to talk. His clothes. Deerstalker and false mustache was quite unusual. The hat and mustache were all characteristics of his. The window it's framed in a way that like people can't come in and out. That's why they were so sure that it was me who did it, because allegedly there was no one in the room. The room was locked from the inside with like the wooden bar, and I was laying here next to the victim, passed out. I had blood all over me, and there was a knife in my hand. But we figured that it couldn't be me because all the blood was on my back. He purposely dressed himself this way to become famous. So that ill-fitting strange coat was also one of his characteristics? Strange coat? You mean the western wind coat he wore all the time? Precisely, the wind coat made of silk. The tailor-made coat was one of my uncle's characteristics. He spent a lot to hire the best tailors and use the best fabric for the coat, but it turned out... The fact that this wind coat is not present at the crime scene is what caught my attention. Oh, you're looking shady. Is here? But you're saying my uncle's coat disappeared in thin air. So you're either shady or terrified. Imagine there's a secret tunnel somewhere. Maybe. See, when I was looking through the room, the victim is an author, and one of his books that he wrote was what was it? It's basically called like the confined room murder. So like locked room murder. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a secret tunnel. And if there was one, he might know about it as the author's nephew. Perhaps the murderer took it with him. The way you said it, Mr. Shen, sounded as if it was a plot from a novel. There we go! It could have been a plot from a novel! Okay. Not from a novel. Okay, what else can I look at? I've already been there. Oh. Hafu, the golden lock. Hafu, there's no And the one on the right. Young lady we found in the bamboo forest last night. Is Luo Picheng, not editor who... So when we were coming up to visit the novelist, we ran into her. She was crying. And when we went to go ask her what was wrong, she just ran away sobbing. So... Oh, I guess now we get... I guess we go through everything that we looked into with Afu because he's here now. Disappearing coat. According to Luo Shiwen, the coat was tailor-made for Luo Pei. Wasn't the characters he always wore it? Something about to be left at the scene. However, it's no longer in the room. Alright. Should I try to investigate it? Let's take a look. I really don't think there's anything here. Is it possible for the murderer to reach in through the window from outside to kill Wolpe? Ooh, that could be. Or there could be a door in the ceiling. I didn't even think about that. They could have, because like they said, there was like ribbon from the rafters. A human arm is no longer than 3 feet, but the window is more than 10 feet away from the deceased. That's easy. All you have to do is make a mechanical arm that's 10 feet long. Only you could do something like that. Could it be? I was just kidding. Okay, so maybe not. Tales of the Moon Colony? No. Handle. Warlock. No, nothing has changed. Okay, so nothing there has changed.
你已经里里外外看了几遍了。
Ooh.
要是推不出来，也别浪费时间了，带上镣铐，乖乖。
推理？现在？先生，怎么办？我们还有很多疑团尚未解开。
院子里能调查的地方，我们都已经查过了。即便真相尚未完全明朗，也必须与张知县聊一聊了。张大人，我想我们可以聊一聊这个案子了。
既然如此，你
Oh boy. Deduction! The truth behind the locked room murder.
这个房间处于密闭的状态。
Field off state.
墙上的窗户不能进出，唯一的出入口是屋
Leaving
门。
us cannot be opened, leaving us the front door locked from the inside.
当屋门被再次打开时，屋内只
The
有我和
deceased
死
and I
者
were
两
the
人。
only people inside the room.
在这种情况下，所有人
Under these circumstances, everyone, including myself, would instinctively believe that
凶手就是还在屋
the
内。
murderer must be someone who is still within this room, which would be me.
这一来，我们便都忽略了
A third person hiding inside this room. Oh.
当
Who on
然是
earth?
衣柜了。衣柜里的种种痕迹都表明，不久前里面藏过人。
There was another person. Man's just dropped his book.
沈先生，藏身于衣柜之中的人，便是凶手吗？
Oh gosh. Is there save files? There's not save files. Hold on, let's read this. Nope, there's just random facts. Okay, these are just random facts. Nothing that can help me here. Oh gosh. Okay, YOLO, that is correct.
的确，
溜出来杀害
Hold
罗
up,
贝
hold up, hold up. That one too fast. Let me read that. That is cool. So the murderer first hid inside the wardrobe. Then after you and Luope were drugged, he sneaked out, murdered Luope, and framed you for it, right?
再嫁祸给你，对不对？
哦，这就是事件的真相吗？
似乎与记忆中的情景产生。哼，小子，
Okay, so that was likely the wrong choice.
昨晚我到的时候
When I arrived last night, this wardrobe was already locked.
就处于从外面锁。
That's right! We had to have Afu unlock it.
如果藏在里面的人是凶手，他是不能从柜子里。
That's right!
你倒是个明白人。
不过，这个柜子内的布局确实让人疑惑。如果藏身其中的不是凶手，会是谁呢？
昨晚到达罗佩家。
Last night, I was the one who locked the
是我自
door.
己从屋。理论上在那以后
Theoretically, it is highly unlikely for anyone else to enter the scene after that.
床下堆满了书，衣
There
柜
were
上
books
锁
under. Nothing
而
changed.
且有近期藏人的痕迹。那也是当时血迹分析表明， 案发时除了我和罗佩，还有第三人存在。
This is so confusing.
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人不是凶手，
Then it could only be this person.
那就只可能是这个人了。
If the murder person in the wardrobe was not this person, then it could only be this. Huh? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, here's the thing. I'm thinking it's either this guy or him. Or him. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. This guy... Okay, he's suspicious, but I don't think he's like murder suspicious. Where did the rice cakes come from? This guy. Him. So he's like a delivery man. Every day he delivers rice cakes to the victim. Except one day he was kind of caught stealing from the victim, allegedly, and the victim reported him to the police, where he was like arrested and then he was like beaten in court for it. And that was like only half a month ago. But he's claiming he doesn't remember that. But he also says like he doesn't know anything about the drugs. This guy, like, even though I don't know anything about him, he's just like kind of suspicious because like he's the one closest to the victim, you know? He was the one who came in first. He was the one who sent this guy out looking for the police. He was like, when the police came, he was there like shaking the doors. Except according to the police officer, he was shaking them like outwards, not pushing them inwards. This guy, he has like a weird relationship with like the novelist, in which like he's kind of like a fan, but like also like he's very gruff about it. So I feel like out of all of them, like he's probably like the least suspicious. Who could get those drugs? I feel like it's he could have killed his uncle, and then by the time the police got here, what do you think? What do we think? I don't even know if there are consequences for getting this wrong. There's a hint. There's a hint button that I could click, but I don't really want to click it. Or it could be a suicide. Except no. There wasn't, like, none of the signs really pointed to suicide other than the... How much left? Okay, should I just... Okay, here's another question. Should I hit hint? Or should I just, like, eeny, meeny, miny, moe this? Is there a bad ending? I don't know. I feel like maybe this could be an illusion of choice where they point me to the right answer. I'm going to go with the nephew. I'm gonna go with the nephew.
这是推理过程中的。
沈先生，
胡言。容我。
Ah!
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人不是凶手，
Who could it be? Oh my gosh.
大人，这个人依我看，
沈先生，本官
What on earth?
如果昨晚藏于柜子中，
Okay. Who could it be then?
如果柜子，那就只能是一派胡。罗翁为什么要躲？那是仅存的可能性了。
You're kidding.
谢洛克曾说过，
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
沈先生，罗佩藏进柜子中的理由是？
Ah. Okay.
不，而是被人藏进去的。
先生，如果昨晚藏在
Then
柜子，
who did you?
是啊，你不是刚刚还说挂？
我想，昨天晚，而是凶手。我昨晚到达
Wait,
罗佩家
then
时
oh,
屋内灯火尚明，
the candle inside was still lit.
当我敲了很
But I had
久，
knocked on the door
才
for
有
some
人回
quiet
应。
for some. Okay.
在开门之前，对方还特地确认我们是否见过面。
That's true. They didn't know who I was.
既然你昨夜见到的不是罗佩本人，早上见到尸体时又怎会认？
Because he was hunched over the desk the whole time.
他压低帽檐，戴假胡子，又有意背对着我，加之光线昏暗，而那时，真正的罗佩应该已经吃下带蒙汗药的糕点，被凶手。
你刚说的这个嘛，倒确实能解释房间里存在第三马捕头，你怎么看？
都是些猜测罢了。你可有证据能证明藏在柜子里的人就是罗翁？
Not that. Definitely not. It's either this. Okay, not that. It's either this one or this one. But it's likely this one because he was probably tied up.
你是说本官怎？
这个，我记得柜子是，我应该能出手。
Oh, it's the
可有证据能证明？
piece of pine.
你是说本官？
这个，我记得
What？
柜子是这。我，你可有证据能证明？
Y'all, I'm not suited to be a detective.
这是先生对尸体进行初步调查的结果。
首先，罗佩的头发上能闻到轻微的樟木香味，这能证明他在衣柜里待过。
此话，
这个柜子是樟木所制，有香味，可驱虫。衣物放里面一段时间会染上香味。
罗佩的衣服染香，头发却不该染香。
罗佩在衣柜里待过，并且他的头是一直贴着柜板的。
你不要忘了，罗翁平时是戴，那也可能是帽子上的香味。不，这顶帽子上没有香味，因为经常。
沈先生的分析确实有几分道理。本官很想知道，在死者的尸体上，
大人请看，死者领口有一些白色的糯米粉，那是潮膏的碎屑，说明他和我一样，吃下了带有蒙汗药的潮膏。死者被人连刺3刀而
You're stabbed 3 times, yet the absence of defense. Yes.
死者贴着假胡子，却有些不牢，明显是被人
Removed and
揭下
reattached.
并贴回去
Oh, okay.
这些细节都印证了我刚刚的推论。 昨天晚上，我见到的罗佩，是凶手假扮的。
什么人胆敢假扮成罗翁？沈先生这番分析有一定道理，不过，直到马捕头破门而入，屋子一直处于反锁
Locked from the inside.
对呀、大门是唯一的出口，而门上
二位请看，这便是破
Key
解门栓。
evidence. Key evidence, mystery of the door latch. I'm guessing maybe this.
这是
The wood chip. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was misunderstanding this.
拆柜板的时候掉落一些木茬在柜子里，不是挺正常
Among Us, yes.
不，这不正常。首先，木茬并不是落在柜板上，而是出现在一。更重要的是，柜子内的板材是防腐的樟木，而这颗木茬是松木材质。阿福仔细比较过它的材质和纹理，而跟门栓断裂处是一致的。换句话说，这是门栓断裂时崩出的木茬。在马捕头破门而入时，衣柜明明上着锁，刚刚才被阿福打开。这是极不正常的。
I kind of want to reread that just in case. Several that flew off when the door latches. Exactly. So if the door latch was broken and the wood chip came off when it was broken, how did it end up inside the? Okay. Okay, I see now.
奇怪了，为什么木茬会出现在衣柜里？
The reason is unknown or the reason is insignificant.
是什么理由导致木茬出现在衣柜里？这不是最重要的，重要的是，木茬进入衣柜。
What it uncovered.
沈先生，不要卖关子了，快告诉本官，他揭示了什么事实？
很简单，木茬会出现在衣柜中，
Blew off the
说明它从
broken
门栓上崩裂的时间比衣柜
before it was locked,
也就是说，
which means that when the door latch broke, the door of the wardrobe was still open.
先生，
The most recent time we know of the wardrobes being open were
应该是在你醒来之前吧？
before I woke up.
没错，
这
Doesn't that
说明在
mean
马捕头踹开门之前，
before Officer Ma kicked open the door latch was already broken.
换句话说，
This was not a locked room at all.
不愧是先生啊！
I like you.
我说呢，那个门怎么一脚就踹开了？当时还以为是房子的木头老化了。
凡有接触，
All contact leaves traces.
凶手自以为杀人嫁祸计划天衣无缝，却是百密一疏，将木茬，而这颗小小的木茬，不仅暴露了他的诡计，更让我顺藤摸瓜。
Did you say true identity?
杀死罗佩的凶手就是。
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm back to this. These two again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not suited to be a detective. I love detective mysteries, but I can't. You know, I'm gonna go with my first gut instinct, which was this guy again. Wait, but was he already here when... Was he already here when this guy was here? You know what, I'm gonna... Who could be in the room? See, I think from my recollection, he was here first. He was at the scene first, I think. Or maybe it was him. I'm gonna go with this guy. He was my first choice. Oh gosh. I can't do this. I can't look.
正是你。
你胡说！我怎么可能杀死自己的亲叔叔呢？仙老爷，你得为我做主啊！这个嘛，
我们刚分析过，门栓不是在撞门时被弄断的，屋子呈现的所谓密闭状态，不过是凶手制造的假象。在整个过程中，他看似是在敲门。
Yeah, because he was the one holding onto the door. If I just couldn't remember if he came first or like Younger.
直到马捕头出现并上前踹门，凶手在马捕头踹门的瞬间松手，这样就能先入为主，让大家相信屋门已反锁，进而误。你们都被他的演技欺骗了。
好啊，你这白眼狼！
Gotcha.
这不是我。
罗世文，我必须告诉你，你的手法只是一个自以为很巧妙的鬼，因为
Okay, so at least my instincts were right.
足以致命。
什么软肋？
Hey, you just admitted it.
这
Haha.
个诡计想要成功，你必须保证屋门始终处。我据此反推便能确定，罗世文，你就是凶手。
你胡说！罗世文，事到如今，你还有什么想说？他血口喷人，人心险恶，恶意重伤，伤天害理。
Wow, he just called me a liar in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. I'm impressed.
也必须要说点什么了。沈先生，你编了一个故事，又讲了一堆歪理。
I'm guessing he read his uncle's novel and decided to copy it or something.
你看见它发生了吗？凭什么让我们相信你说的就是事实？依我看，你才是欺骗大家的那个人。
你的这些说法又有什么凭据？
一个很简单的道理，我根本没有动机做这些事。
Okay, I love hearing motives in murder, so, or like in just crime shows.
留给我的调查时间太短了。
罗佩是我的亲叔叔呀，我怎么会想杀他呢？更关键的问题在于，你我之间。
What's more important is the problem between you and me. Y'all have a problem?
第一次见面呢。
Oh.
没错，此前你我素不相识。
既然素不相识，我何苦要通过杀害亲叔叔来陷害你？既然素不相识，我当然不可能知道你昨天晚上会来访。又如
我撞破你行凶，怕是个巧合。
巧合？你不是说一切都是我设计好的诡计吗？沈先生，你们真的？
Oh
的确
Lord.
如此。既然你俩不认识，先生，情况对我们好像不太……沈先生，你是不是
Can I be mistaken? No way.
我先推理，那只是你们的一面之词罢了。证据呢？你们有吗？仅凭那棵木茬吗？
They didn't voice act the ha 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 ha.
这个嘛，罗世文说的也有一定道理。沈先生，有进一步的证据能证明你的主张吗？如果没有证据的话，你确实无法告发罗世文。要是弄错了，本官可不好办呢。 早就听说，沈先生，
Oh, for Pete's sake. This guy keeps going back and forth.
目前还没有。
那就只能把你们都抓回去，大刑伺候。
可恶，都推理到这一步了。
先生，你再努力想想，是不是还漏掉了什么线索？你不是说过吗？你对你的记忆宫殿很有自信。
Memory Palace, very Sherlock.
能 罗氏纹的证据一定还存。
凡有接触，必留痕迹。证据不是不存在，以本物之相，其本事之相，次。
I'm guessing it's the desk.
桌
Yes.
上到底缺少了什么东西呢？
A handwritten manuscript.
书桌上缺少的东，砚台上的素墨还没有完全凝结，毛笔上的墨也未干。
I figured it was a manuscript that was
说明
missing.
昨晚有人在书桌前
Someone was
写过东
writing
西，
at the desk last night.
可能是罗佩，也可能是假扮成罗佩的罗氏文。不管是谁，现场都应该留下手写的书稿。
Someone took it
那
away.
些书稿，这件事，调查这张书桌的时候，
What's
总
he
有一种
holding?
微妙的异样感，那将是潜藏在我记忆中的关键线索。
Ooh.
想起来了，初次醒时，我曾见到过桌上摆着书稿。这是调查书桌，说明书稿是我醒来之后被拿走的。
Dang, I didn't notice that. What the heck?
藏匿了线索。是谁？为什么？可能性最大的，当然是凶手了。其他的。
Oh, geez, that scared me. Oh my gosh. Oh. Why did that scare me so much?
其他的可能性出现的概率有多高？
Where's the positive?
非常低。现场除凶手之外，没人有动力藏匿线索。我们对这些低概率事件的态度是：
How do we treat these low probability events?
暂不列入假设。我现在很忙，
I'm
你可以走开吗？
Ooh, he's
我在
talking
帮
to
你
himself.
梳理案情呢，大侦探。假设凶手
Assuming the
在调查
murderer
过
left
程中藏匿
this
了书
manuscript
稿
must be very important to them.
书稿里到底作案动机、关键证据、死亡遗言，还是书稿本身价值不菲？可能性太多了。你更应该问的问题是：为什么白天冒着风险也要拿走的东西，当天晚上却没有拿走？
Oh gosh. Altered. I feel like it's either the top one or the bottom one. Why would something he risked taking away in broad daylight be? Why did he leave it behind last night, but they took it away this in the morning? They could have forgotten it at the scene. Is that right?
虽然有些难以置信，但似乎凶手在离开现场时，再次进入现场后， 他
Risking it.
本案是蓄谋杀人，诡计是事先计划好的，凶手又是个心思缜密的人。
Reorganize the crime
什么
scene.
样的事？
What kind of thing could they
真
have?
的每件事情都在凶手的计划之中吗？
Why is that so scary? Why does this have my like heart?
凶手确实无法计划。
There's one thing that the murderer could not have
凶手
planned.
计划之外的事情是，
He couldn't have planned for me.
连罗世文自己都说，他不可能是。但不管他是怎么说的，他事实上设计了一个密室，把案件嫁祸到了我身上。我成为这个杀人计划的一部分，这本身就是最不合理的地方。那如果
What if he hadn't appeared
你没
then?
有出现呢？
I'm guessing they would have had another plan.
显然，凶手没料到我会中途到访，并坚持要见罗佩，打乱了原计划的执行。 得知我与罗佩素未谋面后，他临时改变计划，假扮罗佩引我进屋，想让我当替罪羊。那么凶手原本
So what was the murder's original plan? It was probably to falsify the suicide because of the ribbon. That's why there was everything on the rafters.
这间密室中就只剩下了罗佩的尸体。很显然，凶手原本的计划是让罗佩在密室中杀死自己。
That's why there was stuff all hanging from the ceiling.
若原计划是伪造自杀，
What could be hidden inside the manuscript?
中就有可能藏
A note!
我知道了，现场必然会有一份遗书。
Oh my gosh.
先生，你再磨磨蹭蹭赖着不走，本捕可就要动粗了。且慢，张知县，马捕头，我已经知晓凶手的全部轨迹，能否最后再给我一次机会？我，沈仲平，定然还你们一个真相。
大人，不必再听他妖言惑众。
看你如此在意，本官反倒想再给沈先生一个机会。沈先生，请说吧。虽然本官觉得你应该已经山穷水尽了。
我与罗世文素不相识，却能成为他密室杀人轨迹中的核心一环，是因为
Brain is braining. Finally, my brain is braining.
而他原本的计划是伪造罗佩在屋内自杀。
原计划是伪造自杀吗？
Yes, yes, I do.
凶手在离开现场时，不慎将一份伪造的遗书落在了屋内。
哦，还有这种事？
沈先生，都到这个时候了，还在信口雌黄。你要是有什么遗书，就拿出来给大家看啊。
若伪造遗书一事为真，本捕立马将罗世文拿下。马捕头，我能问你一个问题吗？你说吧。我初醒来时，曾见到书桌上铺着一张纸，你可有印象？你这一说，好像还真是。不过，又好像记不太清了。马捕头曾反复强调，绝不允许。
But no one is allowed to tamper with the crime scene.
然而在调查时，凶手就是在您的眼皮子底下，偷偷将遗书藏起来了。我们一起再搜查一次房间，只要……
沈先生，我劝你不要再拖延时间了。你编故事的能力，真是比我们这些写
Us novelists. Okay, I feel like he might be jealous of his uncle. Might be stealing his uncle's manuscript.
今日，本官你的分析虽然听着都挺有道理，但毕竟只是你的一面之词。本官断案，还是需要看到实打实的证据。
张大人明察秋毫。
Perspicacious?
屋内有伪造的遗书，你就有义务找到它。本官再给你最后一次机会指出。
I like this guy. Thank you for all the chances.
究竟藏在哪里
I'm guessing it's like right there.
其实一次机会和2次机会的差别也不大，不如
在最后给一次机会。这是沈先生刚刚自己
I'm guessing it's gonna be inside this or something.
感谢张知县成全，一次机会够了。
哼，根本就没有这样的证据存在。
那么，就请沈先生指出吧。
先生，咱们只有一次机会。
到了这个时候
Take a gamble. Oh gosh.
遗书就藏在这个
Oh
地方。
gosh.
什么地方？
当然是藏在你身上。
你胡说！
我和马捕头曾分别搜索过屋子内外，没发现可疑的。
Facts.
那封伪造的遗书， 只可能还藏在你的身上。
Total Chad. Yes.
沈仲平这是想在没有明确证据的情况下搜我的身吗？我可是癸卯年的秀才，见官不跪。
这个嘛，
如果要我说的更清楚一些，那就是
Exact location. Right here. It's gotta be like right here.
那种东西怎么可能藏在我身上？
看你的表情，桌上
Exactly.
你
Exactly.
手上一直握着的那卷书吧，伪造的遗书一定也藏在里面。
不是的，
马捕头，把那本书收缴上。
Do it. Do it. Prove me right. For once.
给我站好了，别动！
Please.
把手
I have to be right.
你别过来！
小子，不许实说！
Stop eating the book.
住手啊！
大人，你看，这里面还
Oh, come on. Uncensor this for me. Give me the satisfaction.
我曾与死亡签契，静候他的到来。今夜，他终于叩响了门扉。
Oops. Ah, no. I need to read that again. I need to read that again. I trouble my last of kin, Luo Shi Wen, to handle my affairs. Please keep matters simple.
陈先生料事如神，还真是一张遗书。
Oh, to name yourself in that as like the executor of a will.
罗世文，这忘恩负义的小兔崽子！吴翁对你也算关爱有加，你怎么对？
I was right. Oh, I knew my feelings about him were right from the beginning.
你胡说，是他对不起我。
I got a bunch of evidence wrong, but at least I got the culprit right.
你是承认自己杀害罗佩了？
污蔑，不是我。
罗世文，无论你和罗佩之间有何恩怨，都不该动杀人之心，更不该构陷无辜。
沈先生，不知能否为本官梳理一下？
Yes.
秉正大人
Recap.
罗世文最开始的计划，其实是迷晕罗佩，用衣柜中的那卷布袋杀害他，然后利用门栓诡计，制造他在密闭的房间内上吊自杀的假象。不料，在他行凶的过程中，我突然到访，便坚持要见罗佩。
Using the wrong formula and getting the right. Yes.
把先生嫁祸成凶手。
在我晕倒后，罗世文从柜子中将昏睡的罗佩抬出并杀害，又将凶器塞入我的手中，然后按原计划弄断门栓，
Hi,
伪
Al.
造密室，却不知天无。
Sorry, I got a little engrossed in the story.
在现实中杀人，跟在小说中想象作案，又岂是一样的？死者胸口被刺后流了很多血，完成布置所花费的时间也比他预计的要长。他忙中出乱，留下了许多漏洞。
漏洞？有什么漏洞？
在弄断门栓时，他没注意到绷进袖口的木茬，他没有时间还原布袋，整理衣柜，只能将那卷布袋塞入其中，再将衣柜反锁。
不料，却把袖口的木茬留在了上锁的衣柜里。
Nice.
最致命的，当然是他竟然忘了把遗书带走，只能在案发后再次进入现场时补救。为此，他拿走了桌上的书稿，想藏木于林，掩人耳目。我说的没错吧，罗世文，你就是杀害罗佩的凶手。
Yes.
你们根本不懂。
I knew it. He was jealous. He wanted the manuscript. He wanted his uncle's fame.
怎么会？怎么会？我竟然。
这小子居然直接晕了过去。沈先生，此案峰回路转，你的表现令我印象深刻。不仅 仅在短时间内洗清了自己的冤屈，还帮我们找到了真凶。
了不起！
Oh my god.
不过，本官尚有
Oh
一
gosh.
些疑虑。
大人请讲。
我刚比较了遗书
I
上的
really-
字迹与罗佩手稿上的字迹，两者
Did Lope
颇为
take his
相似。
his nephew's writing?
文尚未承认罪行，杀人的动机亦不清晰。若那遗书是
Was his success because of his nephew?
难免再生变数。
如果想要此案成为铁案，还需要找到更多的证据，对吧？
哦，对对对，不知沈先生有何？
罗世文假扮罗佩时，穿着他的风衣外套，那件应该是在罗世文第一次离开现场时被他带走。
哦，
我猜。
Stained with the
罗世
victim's
文是穿
blood.
着那件
Yes.
外套型还有带蒙汗药的潮膏，也在布置完现场后被
Yes.
罗世文带走了。
Oh, I thought he might have eaten
由
them
于
all.
他
Oh
治疗
well.
的时间有限，这些东西还在某个地方。
这个嘛，马捕头，
如果发现罗世文藏匿了血衣，此案必然是铁案了。我这就派人搜索去。
这一来，剩下的就是程序性的事了。今天委屈沈先生了，咱们一同离开此地。
Bro, y'all threatened me with torture. Nice. He solved. Oh.
案子破了，先生看起来也不是很开心。
Anyways, what were we saying?
是因为
Immersion is
还
important.
没搞
Yes.
清楚作案动机吗？
It's always the ending that's
现在不
important.
着急了，等罗世文醒了再
Even
说
more
就是了。
complicated. I hope we get like a proper
你
resolution.
可还记得我来找罗佩的原因？
是为了查3年前英国伦敦先生哥哥的那起悬案。先生说过，罗佩的书稿似乎与那起案件有关。
Related to the unresolved
那
case.
起案子，因为案发地点的特殊性，
Scotland Yard ordered secrecy.
接触过案件细节的人，连我在内，他也不超过5个。我无意中在护报上看到一部连载的侦探小说，
就是罗佩写的那部
Case number
《斗
1.
士一阵》吗？
This game is about 11 hours long. So,
这个远在
yeah, I'm sure
海
there's
外
more
的小
cases.
说家不应该与伦敦那桩案子有任何联系。但诡异的是，
先生，难道说
罗佩小说中的作案细节与那桩案子一模一样？
罗佩这一死，线索又
Dang.
断了。
眼下仅存的希望是昏迷中的
Oh,
罗
this
世
is
文。
complicated.
也许
Wake up.
既然这样，不如先去吃个早点吧。先生，跟你说啊，刚我路过一家小吃摊，那里卖的臭豆腐闻起来特别香。
Case number 1 closed. Okay. So I knew that our main character was working on a case. Oh, there's continuation.
还是外面空气好。先生，我们去吃糖油粑粑吧。
Ooh, I love sweet fried dough twists.
你
Those
不
are
是刚
so
跟
good,
张先生
especially with
谈
congee.
说要帮他找血衣吗？
既然阿福兄弟愿意帮忙，寻获血衣必定指日可待。马捕头
This is like Detective Conan level
让
conspiracy.
衙门去找了。
我这不是想找个理由出来转转吗？在衙门里干等了一上午，那罗世文还没醒，可把我闷坏了。
那待会儿知县问起来，你打算怎么交差？
这不还有先生吗？
我可没答应帮忙。
唉，瞬间没有心情找好吃的了。
He's cute.
走不走？
要
罗世文家 他首次作案，经验不足，时间又紧。
嘿嘿，先生的思路就是清晰。
Okay, yes. So what I was saying was that so Shin Chungping came to the author's house. We knew from the beginning that he came because of like this like novel that the author had written, and then this whole debacle happened. Who knew that it was because of this whole thing with his brother? The fact that that novel was the exact same case details as his brother's case, even though like pretty much like less than 5 people know about the details. And then now that he's dead, huh? I wonder how much longer this section is. Okay, I wonder. That. All right. This is the courtroom. Thank you. There will be no admittance. Okay, so we already went through that. There's not the direction to Lost Shui's house. Okay. Master Lowe's. That ungrateful. Okay, so it seems like everyone has a bad. Seems like everyone has a bad take on Luo Shiwen. Give a pass list of the candidate examinations. They're all scholars. New county level, prefectural level, and academy level. County level. But okay. Oh hey, it's him! How you doing? That's correct. Sorry, Officer Ma'a has issued an order that no one is allowed to enter. We're the detective who sold them. You're the accomplice! Yes. Accomplices? No. Please let us. Alright, go on in then. We should cooperate. Thank you. So we get a pass. Okay. Not only is it hot, but it's very stuffy. Why did he burn charcoal? I bet the clothes are in there. You need to cover himself with clothes even at hot. I bet the clothes are in here. Okay, I'm gonna start from one side of the room again. Looks like handwriting. Trace is left by a fountain pen. Someone used a fountain pen on the table to write something. But the paper has already been taken. But you could do a rubbing. If you had charcoal or graphite, you could do a rubbing. Who is this depicted in this portrait? Moriarty. Criminal mastermind from Sherlock Holmes series. Hung the portrait of a criminal mastermind here so you can see him while writing. He admires him. No wonder he became... Oh, okay. Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, Adventures of Navy Treaty, and The Case of Identity. These are all detective novels. Arthur Conan Doyle. There used to be ceramic vessels in the middle of the bookshelf, but they are now gone. I wonder what's in the cabinet. Let's open it and see. Ooh. Let's see what's written inside. Does the MC get thrown back in time? I feel like this is an alternate timeline where like everything is kind of colliding because they mentioned Scotland Yard, but there's also like Han China. Taylor attacked someone with a rod, but rebounded and knocked himself unconscious. Loser. I mean, so the victim turns into the killer and the killer turned into the victim. All the crumpled paper are discarded novel manuscripts. Very likely indeed. He was actually writing novels. What do you think of his writing? ideas are unique, but his writing techniques are not yet mature enough. Writing technique important? Certainly. If one only has ideas without proper technique, it is hard to create a good story. Clearly, Luo Shiwen was not satisfied with his own writing either, having crumbled them into paper balls, yet not wanting to discard them. His life seems rather awkward. Someone is helping Luo Shiwen improve his writing technique. I don't know Chinese well enough to read this. I can read some of this. These few sheets of paper. What? What? These few sheets have notes written in delicate and elegant handwriting. Okay. Wow, isn't this delivery from Cow Snack? Famous locally. Anyway. Don't touch other people's belongings without permission. Basket of steamed buns. They're all mine. Sir, are you sure you want to be eating something from Luo Shiwen's house? The same guy who drugged your friend? Incredibly delicious. Sir, please take a bit. The wall's a bit strange. This blank space on the wall seems to be cleaner than the rest. Any possible reasons? There used to be a calligraphy or a painting hanging on it, but it was recently taken down. Exactly. Okay. Newspaper on the floor. Report about Lope, but the faces of both people in the photo were repeatedly punctured. Animosity? Venting anger. Nice. How much resentment must have been in Luo Shiwen's heart? Similar to the... Should I try to pry it open? If I were Luo Shiwen, I would definitely hide the bloodstained coat in the wardrobe. Alright, up to you. Yay, more lockpicking. Okay. Nope. This one? Nope. This one? 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 Hey, that didn't take me too long. Oh my gosh! Trigger warning. Oh my gosh. Lady in the wardrobe. That's the editor! That's the editor! That's a Lope's editor!
是一具女尸，已经断气多时了。
昨天晚上，我们是不是见过他？
沈先生，这是
Oh my gosh! Yeah, again!
又有人死了！
Yo!
难道罗世文又？
This is Lope's editor. And she was also the one on the newspaper. The one that was like all stabbed and stuff.
不忙下结论，先容我们调查一下尸体。
Liu Picheng, editor. Longtime partner of Lope, and she was responsible for editing all of his books. Ooh, okay. This one. The remorters found the wrist with minor subcutaneous bleeding. Common defensive wounds in strangulation cases, struggle before death. Ankles, stiffness present in the toe joints. Noticeably bruised and swollen. Oh my gosh. Look, there's crumbs around her mouth too. Hold up, what's the blood foam? There's white powder on the lips. Is that from the rice cakes? Rice cake powder. Dang, I'm never. What? Hold on. No sign of. No sign of subsiding. Neck. A weapon may have been used. Use a rod, like. Hey, wasn't Lo Shiwen's manuscript? It said something about using a rod to kill someone. And then like something the killer tried to use a rod to kill someone, but then like it rebounded and hit him instead and killed him. Yo, these novels. Oh. Strangled by a blunt weapon. Time of her death? 14 hours ago. But there was like a heater. There was a heater, so yeah. So influenced by various factors. Have a coroner conduct further examinations. Was there anyone who rotated shifts with you? Not long after Officer Mao assigned only, which means you arrived less than 2 hours ago. You have as limited information as well. Well, what should I do next? Go report to Judge Chang right now. What should we do next? We need to reinvestigate this room from the perspective of a crime scene. Okay. Oh my gosh, I want to continue this. But I also need to go. I need to end stream. I need to eat dinner. Hold on, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save that. Oh, okay. So everything there is saved. What else is there? Ooh, I'm so interested to see where this goes. What is the murder weapon? Room. Okay. I really want to continue this. My stomach's growling. Okay, I'm gonna end this for now, right before the investigation arc. I will likely play this again this week because I want to see where this goes. I love mysteries. Oh my gosh. So, what's in my collection? Oh, achievements, endings. Huh. Okay. There are so many endings. Okay. Okay. Yes. I will see you all for my next gameplay. I'm so excited to continue this, but this is good so far. It's got my emotions running. So I'm gonna go eat dinner. I will find time again this week to play this again because I don't think I would be able to wait too long. Even if I don't play during the workday, I will likely play during the weekend for a much longer time and see if I can finish much more of this. This is like an 11-12 hour game, so I'm excited to see where this goes next. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Thanks for chatting with me, even though there wasn't too much chatting, but I had fun. So, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize my chat was over there. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye bye.